Hello, everybody. So, I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV in just a second. We are almost ready to go. Give me a second here. Itchy. Hold on. Okay. As I was saying. Buttons. There we go. That's the wrong button. That is... It should be here, but then I have to hit that. Good. That is exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Hello. I'm looking at a couple more things. Let me see here. Closing out a few more things. We should be good to go. Alright. So, as I was saying, we're going to be doing the seasonal event today. The, what do you call it? I forgot what it's called. We're going to find out in Limsa Lominsa. Point is, there's a seasonal event, and then after the seasonal event, I'm going to do the Hildebrand Dawn Trail questline. But, yeah, it's midnight right now. Let me see, it's 11:57, so, you know, perfect timing, really. So, let's see here. I need to go to Limsa Lominsa, the lower decks. Perfect. Then, after we get there, we'll be, I immediately see interesting dress. Is that the Sphene dress? I'll know if there's, yep, there's ribbons behind your back. People made an interesting discovery, and that is that if you do the at ease pose, which puts your hands behind your back, it looks like they're tied up in these ribbons from the back perspective. So some people were having fun with that. Anyway, let's see. Where are we going? We're going to Aft Castle. I could just teleport there, but why not run a little bit? I say as I immediately see another interesting outfit. I am mildly obsessed with interesting outfits. I already know what that is. That fortune teller top was part of an event. Let me see here. Being hunted by a bunny. This way. Onwards. I'm currently on the Coral server on the Crystal Data Center, although I am based in, Fairy on the Ether Data Center. Data Center travel lets you go to any server, really, within your region. And if for any reason you want to play with players on different regions, you can all agree to meet up on the Materia Data Center, which is available from all other regions. So, traveling to play with other people is completely possible, even if, like, you're in the United States and they're in Europe. You can basically agree to meet in Australia. That's where the Materia Data Center is. They just kind of... They realize that there weren't that many people in the Australian data center. So, Zarek, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding? Because I've lost control of my life. Yeah, I actually did that that meme with the cat girl. What are you doing? Making relic weapon. I love this relic weapon. I actually changed it since the last stream. I dyed the metal pink, and I dyed the soul crystal blue. And the actual particle effects are like normally pink and blue. That's just the way the Red Mage artifact is. But I was able to accentuate it in the soul crystal as well. And that's kind of nice. Anyway, let me see here. I have a cat that's like sticking to me. Anyway, I gotta go pick up this quest over here. Hello. Earning your water wings. Come rain or shine. Ceaseless, unrelenting shine. Nice. Ahoy, Zarek. Wouldn't you rather be frolicking in the ocean waves than sweltering in the sun-baked Lominsan streets? Fortunately, the Moonfire Faire shines upon us once again. It's providing respite from the heat. Yes. The fair has become an opportunity for the Adventurers Guild to demonstrate skill and capability of its members, including yourself. I see, I see. So, our star attraction is Queen Lem, a ship, relaxation, refreshments, and giant cannons. Truly, it has everything. Suffice to say, I wouldn't be standing around in the heat if not for my duties. Get yourself down to Costa del Sol and speak with the Grand Chaperone to join the fun. Okie dokie. I do like how this is supposed to be a bomb, but then it's like a hot air balloon. Oh wow, I was able to, like, it's not tangible. That's kind of weird, but it's full of water, which means, can we sit down in it? Nah, not quite. I was hoping for something kind of midway. Yeah. Oh well. Let's get going. But yeah. We're driving to the fair. I have no idea how this works. Okay, there we go. That's better. Got my big Sin Eater line. I'm trying to see what... oh yeah, I remember the most recent one I got is the Duck-Billed Porter. Behold. The Duck-Billed Porter. The Duck-Billed Porter is fast. Really fast. The Duck-Billed Porter is holding a chair. That's right. That's how silly things are. Okay. Costa del Sol is to the north. I do like the music, though. That's, what do you call it? Final Fantasy V, I believe. Basically everything in Occult Crescent comes from Final Fantasy V. Eastern Lenoska. Costa del Sol's around here. By the way, these penguins, these, what do you call it? These little birds, they will hit you with a fish. They'll like slap you in the face with a fish. You can, as a blue mage, learn that ability and then smack other people in the face with fish. It's actually an interrupt. It interrupts spell casting. You know, warriors and ranged physical DPS both have a spell interrupt option. Well, blue mages can throw fish at people and do it. Yeah. Yep. There's a little cat here trying to bug me. Her name is Callie with a K. I missed out on some quests here. I also don't think I've ever done these levy. No, I haven't. Okay, well someday I'll have to do that. For now, though, let's head on over. Oh yeah, this guy. Interesting. I thought he had like two cat girls like fanning him originally. This little guy right here. But it looks like he has an attendant now. Interesting. Okay. Let's head on up onto the ship. I'm gonna get a buff called Hoofing It, which is going to, or a debuff that's gonna cause me to not be able to ride my mount. Yep, Hoofing It. And you see, you're unable to ride mounts or use fashion accessories. Because fashion accessories can take up quite a bit of space. There's some cannons. There's rigging there. It looks like you can go up this netting. And then there's a jumping... Oh, there's a jumping puzzle there. Okay. So, yeah, you can see all the players up there that have completed the jumping puzzle. And people are speedrunning it, which is kind of funny. I saw on Pint's channel, she... what do you call it? She did like a little speed run as a, I think it was a YouTube short or something. Oh well. Let's jump here. Yay. Okay. Let's see. Hello, hello. Thanks for the late night stream. Well, I mean, the alternative is to, you know, lay in bed and not sleep. I don't have sufficient focus right now to, like, sit down and read, or that's what I would be doing right now. But I can split my focus in all kinds of crazy ways, you know, between YouTube chat, Twitch chat, Discord, and a web browser, as well as the game. Ah, Zarek, always glad to have you on board. The Moonfire Faire is a roaring success. Take a look around. Yeah, a fine thing. We're just expecting those who've never so much as smelled the sea breeze to plunge headfirst into the spray. Doesn't always go well to plan. Okay. Let's see, an adventurer such as you could convince them that the terrors of the deep weren't terrorizing the shores anytime soon. You know. Got it. So I gotta make sure that this place is safe and slay some monsters, probably. Probably not. It's a world event. Interesting. There's like a little... Is that an oil rig over there? There's a little platform over there. I kind of want to see what's out. I'm gonna go ahead and... Yeah. Perfect. Yep. In the water we go. That could have been quite bad. Is there a way back? I think the answer is no. But there is a... Hold on. Let's see. I wanted to see who that... So it was a bunny boy and a bunny girl. And a cat girl over there. What do we have here? This guy's making drinks. Okay. So I don't see any way back. I may have to mount. Okay, this is not how they intended you to go, but... 'Tis what it is. My goodness. Right now, unfortunately, I'm just reading nonfiction. Research. Yep. Okay. But, I have read the Song of Ice and Fire, novels, and, I'm not really a huge fan of George R. R. Martin, so, you know, it was, kind of difficult to get through for me. Alright, here we go. Destination. Let me see here. Our lifeguard. Lovely to see you. Okay. We gotta convince them that the horrors are not coming. Yes. Good, good. Perfect timing. Many of our fairgoers aren't terribly confident in the water. Swimming classes are already on offer, but even getting into the ocean seems a step too far for our particularly nervous guests. We need to show them that we can enjoy being beside the seaside. Allow me to introduce you. Uh-oh. What's going on? Ah! I see. The inflatable Mog Raft. Proud vessel of the Watery Wings Pleasure Cruise. It's a Moogle. If you've ever been to Moghome, You ever fought the summoned primal god, Good King Moogelmog? All right. I have a cat that's doing things here. I can't pick her up because she's just out of reach. Anyway, adorable and practical, if I say so myself. Spacious enough for guests of any size to lounge comfortably above the water, listening to the lapping of the waves and the sun on their face. Who could fail to fall in love with the ocean? Though being dragged out to sea wouldn't be terribly relaxing either. We've employed magics to set the rafts on a predetermined course around the shallows. Still, creatures of the sea are nothing but unpredictable. And for additional security and peace of mind, I'd like a member of the Adventurers Guild to act as an escort. Would you be our resident bodyguard? Okie dokie. That's gonna happen. Wonderful. I can rest easy knowing our cruise is in good hands. Our first guests are already waiting on the opposite shore. Let's get this underway. I'm keen to hear how our guests enjoy their maiden voyage. Okay. So, let me see. Okay. Onwards. Hello, hello. Anyway. Let's go this way. We need to get these people onto Mog rafts as a part of the Moonfire Faire celebration. All right, who do we have here? Ah, I see. I need a, I need to take a screenshot here. Perfectly normal, yeah. Anyway, there we go. Hello. I can't. Hello, it's okay. Take deep breaths. Alright, may you be the adventurer escorting our guests. Thank you for agreeing to help. The two young ladies here have come all the way from Gridania to attend the fair. Oh, they came from the Black Shroud. That's very special. As soon as our Makote guest spied the ocean, she became quite agitated. I can't see her boarding the raft in her current state. Perhaps we would set her mind at ease if such a stalwart adventurer were to accompany her. Okay. Hello, hello. Anyway, what the heck? Oh, that's this this bunny boy's. He's got horns and everything. Yeah, yeah. And then there's a potato here as well. Let's see. Okie dokie. Hey there. I can't do it. Just look how deep it is. I'll sink like a stone. And I've heard them talking about dangerous wavekin. No, I can't. Come on now, Lo. It'll be all right. We won't stray far from the shore, remember? And look, here's our adventurer escort. I do apologize. She was looking forward to this, but the sight of the ocean seems to have awoken some kind of instinctual fear. I don't know how we'll reassure her. I'll protect you no matter what. If anything happens, I'm here to fix you up. I can fell anything in this ocean with a single strike. Yeah. I can fell anything in this ocean with a single strike. I'm really strong. I've been to the edge of the universe and back. It's true. I've been hopping around alternate dimensions and everything. Yep. You must be quite strong with that confidence. All right. I'll trust Zarek and ride the Moogle. That's right. You ride that Moogle. All right. I'm heartened to see her fears have been assuaged. Once your own preparations are complete, please give Ms. Evelyn the word, and the Malgraphs will be ready and waiting. Okay. My own preparations. Wow, the texture on this thing is pretty detailed for like. I mean, with the reflective texture and everything, I wasn't expecting this. I was thinking it was gonna be like, you know, flat looking. But okay, hey. Okay. I trust you to have our backs. Yes. Promise to stay right behind me. You have to promise. Yes, we will float away. Let's go. We are floating on the Malgraft. They look realistic with that lighting? Yeah. Here we go. The nice adventure is right here. I'm fine. Absolutely fine. Look at the scenery. Doesn't the beauty calm your nerves? Buildings atop the ocean? How do they stop the posts from rotting, I wonder? Breeze up here must be so nice. How different from Gridania. Yeah. Look, it's a crab. I've never seen one like that. The 12s would. Oh, what? I missed it. I have to keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, she missed a crab. I didn't see a crab either. Beds on the beach. Now that sounds more my speed. What the heck is that? I saw a glowing red thing in the distance. Oh well. Probably shouldn't tell her that. Oh, it was just one of those torches. Fair enough. Swimming classes. I'd love to learn how to swim. As long as we don't go too deep. Right. Now that we've overcome this, we can do anything together, Lo. We're supposed to be heading for that massive ship. And this is the Queen something or other. It's amazing. And here we are. Let me see. Welcome, welcome. How did you enjoy your first ocean voyage? It's wonderful. The feel of the raft swaying with the leaping of the waves was exhilarating. And the Queen Lemon is imposing up close. Take my breath away. I have a cat that's like putting her nose against my foot underneath the desk here. I saw the most unusual creatures. Everyone looks to be having so much fun playing in the sea. Honestly, you'd never know she'd be about to run for the hills before you turned up. Thank you for giving her the courage to enjoy herself like this. And there we go. Everyone learns to be happy. I'm tempted to go for another ride. Following the same route again might get a little stale. Perhaps it would be fun to have something else to do during the cruise, don't you think? We can do anything you like, Evan. I'm perfectly at home at the high seas now, but nothing too adventurous. Got it. Interesting suggestion. If the Watery Wings pleasure cruise offer different activities, it might keep guests coming back to ride again and again. There we go. Did the ride over here give you any inspiration? Okay. Guide giving information about local area, something cool to snack on, small held water cannons, a perilous course lined with bombs. No. I mean, it's a funny option, but honestly, have you thought about small handheld water cannons to drench your companion? Yeah. Perhaps that would work on the beach. But no, be able to relax, enjoy the scenery if someone's firing on me the entire time of the cruise. Don't tell me you're afraid of getting wet. There we go. We have everything set up. We could always tailor the experience for different guests. And perhaps we could offer water cannons as an advanced option. assuming all participants were willing. Any other ideas? Mm-hmm. What about guide giving information on the local area? That sounds lovely. I did wonder about the architecture and fashion of Costa del Sol on the way here. Everything's so unlike Gridania. I'd love to hear more about the flora and fauna, too. Yes, a leisurely chat to make the experience more relaxing. And it seems likely to appeal to visitors unfamiliar with Costa del Sol. Any other ideas? Traits to snack on. Cold treats. How do we get them? Sweets made of ice. Sounds perfect in the heat. Might want to drop them overboard with how the raft sways. Foodstuffs might not be a good fit for the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. Though refreshing juice might be the thing to stay cool and hydrated. As long as it weren't prone to spilling. And then, you know, yeah. I'm not going to suggest bombs. I'm going to say it couldn't be possibly more fun, yeah. There we go. Well, that's given me plenty to think about. Thank you, 3. I'm confident we can make an even more pleasant pleasure cruise. Yes, yes. There we go. Let's look along the ship. You see the giant water slide? Are you going to get something to eat first? It smells amazing. And they're laughing. Haha. Okay. Sounds like it's my cue to show our guests around the Queen. Would you mind letting Hermaga know how things went? Yes. Yes, yes. I'll do that. Thank you. Hope you enjoy the rest of the fair. That's good. We're going to get a Mog Raft. I'm looking forward to it. There we go. I'm gonna get the debuff again when we get on board, but here we go. Perfect. Can I get to the target? Wow. Interesting. A crier, welcome on board. Vendor. Oh, wow. They got, like, different paintings and stuff. Looks like a lawn Mog Raft. That's pretty funny. This can go outside. And then different sparklers, tracers. Nothing I have to worry about. Why do I have 19? Oh, no, I don't have, like, the pinwheels are 19 a pop. Okay, that makes more sense. I was a little confused there for a second. So, that was pretty funny, though. Level question mark question. Oh, that's her guild, I assume. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Sounds like those Gridanian lasses had a grand old time. By that wistful look on your face, no need to ask, my friend. I have secured an inflatable Mog Raft for you. The magical limiters have been removed, so you can take a piece of Costa del Sol summer with you wherever you go. Excellent. If I know adventurers, which I do, no doubt, thinking of all the unlikely and inappropriate places you can ride that beauty, I won't ask. Just remember, safety first. But before you go floating away to the ends of the universe, which we can literally do in this, by the way, it seems like word spreads fast. Fairgoers are clamoring to ride the Watery Wings pleasure cruise. If you have the time and inclination to escort some more guests, help would be more than welcome. What do you like more, ESO or 14? Oh, 14 by far. No question. But this is a stupid little event. This isn't really what I play 14 for. We're going to be doing other ridiculous things soon. Hold on. What is this one? This one says whatever floats your raft. Oh, this would give me pinwheels. It'd be like it's a repeatable quest. I see. But, what do you call it? 14 is much, when we're not doing silly little quests like this, 14 is much better written than ESO is. It's much more character-driven. That said, people who are easily bored might not have a good time in, what do you call it, in 14, because, you know, like, everything in ESO is snap, right? You know, you're not going through a hour of dialogue, working your way up to the next big combat encounter. You're spending, like, 2-3 minutes of dialogue to your next combat encounter, you know what I mean? Do you prefer KOTOR 1 or 2? I would say I prefer KOTOR 2, being that it's better written, but it's important to temper your expectations, right? Because KOTOR 1 is paint-by-numbers Star Wars. It is basically Dungeons and Dragons, but set in the Star Wars universe, and that's pretty cool. However, KOTOR 2 challenges a lot of the ideas established in Star Wars. And knowing that it's less a true Star Wars story and more a deconstruction of Star Wars. That's the best way to explain it. So I think that both of them are good in their own way. And it's not really fair to compare Star Wars, which has always been like a B-movie franchise that somehow got more popular than it deserved, versus, what do you call it, versus KOTOR 2, which has a critical look at, what do you call it, at Star Wars. That's the best way to put it. There we go. I love Red Mage so much. Red Mage is a magic swordsman, so you get a little bit of healing, a lot of magical damage, and a bit of sword fighting. It's a Spellblade, no question. Now, let's see. We got our Mog Raft. We should probably equip it just to see how dumb it can be. And then we'll go do Hildebrand, which is also stupid. We're doing stupid quests today. Here we go. Incredible. Yep, that's the Mog Raft. Why not? Okay. A really, really stupid thing, yeah. Anyway. You want a game where you can make your own Jedi? I understand. I think, what was that? The Morrowind Total, the Morrowind Total Conversion Starwind. Someone made a mod that's Jedi from the start. It's kind of funny, considering the story is a little on the strange side. I like it. Okay, well, we've finished the Moonfire Faire quest. So what we need to do is head back to Tuliolol now. It is funny having the Mog Raft, for sure. Can I go in the ocean here? Let's find out. Yeah, it works. That really works, actually. I'm impressed. Yeah. No problem. Anyway, with that all done, let's teleport to Tuliolo. To Dawn Trail and Tuliolo. From there, we're going to go pick up the Hildebrand questline, which is, again, it's a very stupid questline, but it runs through every expansion of the game. It's quite silly. I think it skips Shadowbringers, actually, and goes, like, begins in Endwalker. But, there's a little Shadowbringers arc, which is very dumb. Nashu. The case of the displaced inspector. Why, hello there, Zarek. Core, how splendiferous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. It's true, we're really, really far away from the base area. Have you come all this way to lend a hand? Because, let me tell you, I could really use some help. What? You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since Master Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to God knows where. My best lead has been the Thavnerian Truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft heading west across the ocean. So I packed my things and headed as far west as I was able. And this is where I ended up. I made some inquiries since my arrival. But, Master Poo-Poo? Yes. Master Poo-Poo is an alien from a dead race that is... Yeah, it actually shows up in Final Fantasy VIII. Hold on. Final Fantasy VIII... Aliens. Let me pull it up. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. There's an alien segment in Final Fantasy VIII where he came from. Let me see. I'm trying to find the actual hold on. Scenes. Okay. Yeah, I see tons and tons of guides there, but let's do this. Let me go back to the all UFO locations guide and then mute, and then I said mute. Good. So let me see here. Basically, you can see right here if you go into particular spots in Final Fantasy VIII and you get into a battle. You can see how the UFO is carrying off like a stone head. This happens a lot in Final Fantasy VIII. There are a lot of different UFO locations. You can see how, again, this pyramid is being taken away. Yeah. But, no. The aliens in this are just, like, in this quest line. This is the Hildebrand quest line, which is insane. And it's a reference to that, yeah. Or that particular alien, anyway. Anyway, let's go. Seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continue questioning the locals on the matter of the unidentified flying gentleman. That's right, we're gonna find Hildebrand. This should aid in our investigations. Did you give me a link, Pearl? Oh. It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. I'll ask around the markets. As for you, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so anywhere but here. Yeah. All right. Come find me around this spot. I'll be snuffing my ears with delicious intelligence. They have tacos. It's the land guard's duty to remain vigilant for threats and unusual developments that warrant intervention. It may be prudent to visit Bright Bloom Post and question the soldiers. See you later, Nashu. Nashu's insane. Yeah. Has the ESO covered aliens before? ESO has a realm of oblivion called Fargrave, which is ruled by a bunch of lesser Daedra. Like a council. It's pretty cool. I highly recommend it. It's basically their stab at Planescape Torment. And I think that's pretty cool. Just saying. We're going up. Up, up, and away. Do, 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 do. Everything's normal, so. Hello, hello. Okay. We're gonna... I don't think we can pass through these doors. I think we have to go around. Yeah. It's fine. Should be easy. Pink indeed. That's the idea. Now every character, every player character has what's referred to as an adventurer plate. It's like a calling card. Except for that one. They didn't create one yet. Crazy. But you can kind of get the details for what a player likes and what a player does in the game. Mine is perfectly normal, as you can see. I've set it up in a way that is absolutely not insane whatsoever. You can see right there. I'm going to reduce it down slightly. Yeah, 460. There you go. And then, but yeah, that's, as you can see, a perfectly normal explanation. Definitely. Anyway, aside from that, more coffee. It's currently 12:38 a.m. Anyway, let's get going. We have to go question the soldiers. Hey there, it's a Momolja. Is there something I can help you with? Yes, the starship illustration. Have you seen a starship like this? It's like... I have seen a vessel like this. It was sometime before Zerulja's flying ships appeared. Oh. I watched it limp northwards toward the skies above Tuliolo, wobbling about like it was going to crash at any moment. To the north we go, then. That's fine. It's Shalione, probably. Searching for that strange ship, you say? Yes. Please check it out. Immediately. Yeah, I saw a flying disc during a patrol of Shalione. Did it go north? Somewhere in Yatsulani? Oh. In Heritage Found. Okay. So we gotta go to the Thunder Yards in Heritage Found. That's fine. No problem. Yeah, we're gonna go tell Nashu about this. Teleport. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see about her. Okay, there's an example of an adventurer plate that isn't, you know, completely degenerate like mine. Just saying. Hold on. Okay. As I was saying. Right. Did she advertise her house location? Oh. She's talking about her FC, her free company. Cool. So she was advertising her guild, basically. For a second, I thought she was advertising a venue. Role-playing venues can be a little special. Let's see. Do you think the era of MMOs is over? I think the era of current MMOs is over. I think we'll limp along with ESO and World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV for some time. But I think that, what do you call it? I think that see, I can just fly right off the side. It's fine. I think that a new generation of MMOs will eventually take their place. That some sort of massively multiplayer online game is definitely due to, you know, be a thing, but I don't know if we'll call them MMOs. You know, we might end up with, say, like, cell phone games that are a mixture of, like, a Genshin Impact, like, paired up with VR chat or something. I know, like, I'm not being very specific because it's, you know, we're talking about it as of yet unrealized genre. I'm busy looking at this bunny. That is an outfit, all right. That is definitely an outfit she has. Yep. She has no adventurer plate, though. I'm kind of impressed. Okay. What's up? You asked earlier, do I prefer Daggerfall or Morrowind? That's a very good question. I like both. I really like both. But, I'd say Morrowind is a more active experience all the time. Whereas Daggerfall, I like to play it as a chill kind of travel game a good chunk of the time. So I play them for different reasons. But when fully modded, I'd say I prefer Daggerfall myself, even if Morrowind is the better written game. Yes. Hello. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit. No starship shaped anyway. How was your harvest then? Those are some solid leads. Nice work. By the sounds of it, the ship was malfunctioning and came down somewhere north of here. With any luck, this heritage found you mentioned will be the place, Inspector. I doubt it'll be so simple, not without incident, knowing how matters involving the Inspector have a tendency to go. Yeah. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually. And none worse for wear. Shall we head off? Okay, sure. We'll head off. There you go. Oh, it's the stalker. A little potato. Holy crap. That's crazy. Oh, we're already at, we skipped the travel. Yeah, but Nashu has a stalker. I'm surprised he's not, like, in this bush here. Hold on. Let me see. I'm looking around. I am shocked. Like, I completely forgot about her stalker. And then, he like, just ran up after us in the cutscene. He's in, like, every scene containing Nashu, though. And the thing is that he has been in every scene containing Nashu since the very beginning of the questline. It's just that, they didn't call attention to it until, like, an expansion and a half in, basically. where he kind of admitted he's been stalking her since the very beginning. Let's see. No, I don't see him here. Well, he'll show up sooner or later. I could have sworn he'd be in these bushes right here, though. That would be a little special, wouldn't it? Oh, well. Nashu. WNBA? No. No. I enjoy an occasional street game for funsies, but I have absolutely zero desire to do that. Yeah. You have an in-game stalker? No, Nashu does. Everywhere. Now, I have several online stalkers, but we're not going to talk about that. I do need to, like, mess with my camera, though. It's a little jittery. Give me a sec. Let me just fix this. It's being stupid. I'm gonna, like, turn it down one level. There we go. It was bright and yeah. Okay, the air is crackly and zappy. This is where the ship supposedly went down, so let's begin our search for the inspector. We question the residents. But yeah, there's a little Lalafell. Whenever Nashu is on screen, like there'll be this little potato who's basically like peeking around somewhere around a corner. And the fact that I don't see him here doesn't mean that he doesn't exist. It's just that, you know, like, he doesn't have a nameplate. He'll just be, like, peeking around somewhere within sight of her, basically. Yeah, I don't see him. Okay. Let's ask the patron. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. Look. He's getting shocked by that electrope. Hold on. He's getting shocked by the battery. There he is. That's great. That's great. Okay. It's a small settlement. All of its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I would have noticed. Perhaps he is wandering around somewhere in Solution 9. They have many people who go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen Sphene's guest, as I recall. Yeah. Oh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the help. Nashu to Solution 9. I remember in, like, some of the previews for this quest line, she was wearing a bunny suit. And I do like a cat girl in a bunny suit. I like a regular girl in a bunny suit, too, but that's a different matter. Let's get going. Defensive turrets. Okay, I need to tell the mechanical sentry that Nashu's allowed in. Here we go. I have permission. So, here we go. Visitor detected, verifying access rights, unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. That's me. Scanning unregistered visitor. Warning, warning, explosive device detected. Entry denied. She has bombs. Nashu is obsessed with collecting and making and using bombs. Okay, she always has explosive devices on hand. It's quite silly, actually. Yep. I'm not carrying explosive. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildebrand's condition. Explosive medical compounds? Error does not compute. Are you more of a Dark Souls 2 hater or truther? Dark Souls 2 was clearly rushed and has its problems, but it is the only game in the series, in my opinion, that actually tried to do more than the first one. Dark Souls 3 is enjoyable slop, but it is slop in the sense that, like, they just kind of, like, vomited out more Dark Souls 1 with a Bloodborne twist, you know? Whereas Dark Souls 2 tried to do something, both with a story and with gameplay, right? It tried to be different. Then, you know, it tried to, like, reach for more. It didn't succeed in every way, but it was interesting because they tried to make it like there were multiple eras of light and dark. Like, this has been like a recurring cycle, not just linking the flame, but like the entire thing. They tried to like build upon the world, and all of that kind of got thrown out when Dark Souls 3 came out as like Dark Souls, the sequel to Dark Souls 1. Or should I say the repeat of Dark Souls 1. I like all three games, but Dark Souls 2 is the only one that tried to artistically reach, and 3 did not. It's 2's got its problems, but so does 3. So, you know. There you go. Will Elden Ring 2 exist? I don't know. Can't say. Alright, does not compute. It's quite simple. Inspector Hildebrand was sucked up in Master Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, which proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you do not, so you need to let me pass so that I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Yes. Error, logic circuits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Must be nap time. We can just go in. Yeah, we can just go in. It's fine. There goes the potato. That's the Nashu Stalker. In the beginning, they made a big deal about like hiding him. Now he's just kind of ever present. Yep. That's right. You said it's telling that some of the best quality MMOs in recent years are Korean MMOs that are typically pay to win. Yeah. Hey, you know, Aeon 2 got announced. Isn't that exciting? No one expects Aeon 2. Alright, what else we got going on? Let's go. Nashu. Where are we going? Core, this is a good-sized city. It is. It absolutely is a good-sized city. Considering how many levels, like how, yeah. It's got skyscrapers all over the place. Yep, there's one way of locating the inspector in a place like this. And let's see. What the nefarious look into any nefarious incidents. Got it. So basically True View. Yeah, we gotta go to the not the Nexus Arcade, what is it called? Near the Arcadian. Yeah. Yep. You cut your hair? Yes, absolutely. My hair is short now, definitely. No question about it. No. Okay. So, let's see here. What do we got? I will just lie to your face if I think it's, stupid question. Okay. Let's go. There we go. By the way, did you know that the Arcadian is actually a giant graphics card? Yeah. You can see right there. Okay, let's ask the True View people. How's it going? Like a crime? There was a theft recently. Yep. Incidents like this are bound to occur. Yeah. In a big city like this. Now, if Nashu's here, where's her stalker? Thank you, Harold, for the 37 months. A big help. That's awesome. Okay, I'm trying to find this guy. Nashu has a stalker. The last scene I saw him in, he was getting electrocuted on a box. And then he, like, headed in. Yeah. Let's see. There's a Milala. Milalas are Lalafels, but from another world. This whole city comes from another world. A world of lightning. But, I can't find her stalker right now. Doesn't mean he doesn't exist. He's just probably really well hidden. Oh. Okay. See, he's right there. I thought he was going to be like in some really hard to spot location. No, her stalker is like right on the other side of this table here. Oh, what happened? Okay, she's explaining. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing. Recent disturbance. Bit hazy on the details. Okay, who else? There's one more person to talk to. For potatoes? Oh, you can add a 4 or 5 cheese blend, like Mexican cheese, something like that, you know. Cheese is shredded cheese is good for potato. Hello there. Case. Some odd squeaking creature of sorts. What's going on, Nashu? Oh, I've heard about the theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern. Okay. We're gonna go to the tavern. Wait. Oh, they're talking about it? Okay. The thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, my most expensive one in the establishment. I demand you find the criminal at once. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under our nose. It's Hildebrand. Yep. That's him. Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch. What? But me? Why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks have a habit of turning to the black market rackets. And luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. Top shelf juice would make for fine trade, I would say. By the way, there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regular logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check them? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored. The lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed, but you've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We got you dead to rights. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys. That's Hildebrand. Yep. That was Inspector Hildebrand, wasn't it? He doesn't sound very gentlemanly. He looked very Sorry, he doesn't look very gentlemanly. He doesn't sound very gentlemanly. No, let's go with he doesn't sound very gentlemanly. Yeah. He still must be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's Delights will put him to rights. Nashu's Delights are bombs. She's planning on concussing him with an explosive because she believes that will put him in the right state of mind. It's quite stupid. Yeah. Let's see. Not in such a populated area. I suppose that would be the responsible course of action. Come on. We should hurry before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildebrand. Okay. Onwards and sideways. We sprint up these stairs. Then, oh, now she's over here. Wait. If now she's here, I'm still looking for the stalker whenever I have the opportunity. I don't think he's here yet. I think he'll show up in the cutscene. And I also don't think he spawns that far away from her, the way they've designed this. This is kind of interesting. What's down here? Oh, it's a parking lot. Never mind. But you look down there, you can kind of see an occasional, like, car. Hold on. just gonna keep looking for a second. There's a car over here. There's a car going by. Yeah. It's funny just how big this city is. And there are like skyscrapers over there as well. Right. Yeah, none of these doors I can enter right now. What a shame. Okay. I'm gonna check the top of the flower bed really quick, and then we'll head on over. Interesting. It's a nice little park area, but hey, what's going on, Neshu? He walked that away. Okay. It's cutscene time. Right. Here we go. An egg. He cracked the egg on his head, peeled it. It's a hard-boiled egg? He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. "30 years passed inside the dome? Then if Inspector Hildebrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Fortunately, I have the thing to jog his memory." Bombs. Yes, bombs. Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tale? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone or yourself. Like me, neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be careful with the only lives you've got. Sir, you don't remember us? You're Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Gentleman Inspector Extraordinaire. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a withered old fool with too many debts and regrets. James Bond reference. Fuck. Detective Hardboiled. Impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. What's he doing? Alchemy and jewel crafting. She made him an egg. seemed, awfully fond of these hard-boiled eggs. Here's one on me. Rinslayer, thank you for the 100 months. Hard-boiled egg. Thanks, Dollface, you're a peach. It's a bomb. That's why she was using alchemy. She created a bomb. She disguised the bomb as an egg. Well, his clothes are tattered now because they were hit by a blast. Yeah, that's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Manderville-like, though. I've seen a few cases of twin person phenomena. This might be someone who shares the same soul as Hildebrand. Let's go with the twin person phenomena. Yeah. Here we go. This might be Hildebrand from another dimension. Basically, you see what happened is this city got brought here from a world that was destroyed. And this is like kind of like an arc for the survivors of this other world. The thing is that the other world had alternate versions of us, not the player character, but like everyone else basically. And so the idea is that Hildebrand here, this might be the other Hildebrand, the other world's version of Hildebrand, yeah. We've got to keep searching. Okay. Missing person, if that's the rub, can leave the sleuthing to me. We could really use your help. This fellow looks awful lot like me. What did you say his name was? Hildebrand? I'll find him. Don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already. Okay. Are you sure that isn't the inspector? There we go. And this is the beginning of the quest line. Detective Hardboiled is on the case. Yeah, so the Hildebrand quest line is a comedy quest line. It's very stupid. And it's about to get a lot dumber. Let's go. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work on my own, but this city still has my head spinning. Wait to see if this detective Hardboiled is as good as he sounds. Meanwhile, you should head back to whatever it is you famous adventurers do. Episode 1 is complete. The dame had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep. twin of mine had truly lost himself. The trail was colder than ice. I could smelt in the air. Cloying stench of cheap perfume, a conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hardboiled. Oh, shit! It's Hildebrand's dad. Oh. And that is probably this world's Nashu. That is also a bomb. The cherry bomb. Puns. Why? The inspector is finally set foot upon the Dawn Trail. Get ready for inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures. Wait. This Koblin has a detective hat on. And Godbert is doing the Manderville dance. Okay. This is amazing. Right. Whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Bye-bye now. And you see what happens is that's supposed to be the end until the next patch. I've done none of the Hildebrand quests this expansion. Meaning that instead of waiting 4 months for the next one, we get to do the next one right now. Wizened testimony. Zarek here to help again, are you? As things stand, I'm still waiting on word from yours truly, I assume. Since parting ways, I've searched every alley and dive bar in Everkeep for signs of the Hildebrand character. It's pronounced Hildebrand. However you say it, he is nowhere to be found. Where could our inspector be? Chin up, dollface. The case ain't over yet. I always get my man. When the trail goes cold, the trick is to go back to the beginning. I want you to tell me the whole story again. Leave nothing out, no matter how important it may seem. Unimportant. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. So, you followed the rumors of a flying disc, which nabbed your friend, which led you to a place that most likely crashed here. You also think you got caught inside the dome when it appeared, and from your perspective, a whole 30 years went in the blink of an eye. Sounds like crazy talk. But I've seen enough strangeness in my line of work. I've learned to give the clients the benefit of the doubt. Since we've got no leads on the man himself, we'll try jogging the memories about the shiny starship again. I want to question older people native to your world who might have witnessed the original crash 30 years ago. Let's go. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I'm, checking a thing really quick. There's all kinds of nonsense. Yes. Alright, yeah, this is incredibly dumb. I love it. Let's go this way. Is it this way? Yeah, I gotta go in this direction. Gotta take this teleport pad here. It'll take me down over here to Laylo node 9, is it? Yeah. You can ask this random Milala about the, yeah. What do you do here? What kind of place is this? Well, this is a connector between 4 different districts in the city. We're gonna head over to the residential district in a second. Wait, this is the entrance. Oh, information center. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. That should do it. We're almost there. We're heading to the government building, I think. Not sure, actually. We shall see. Yep. Okay. Let's go. Ah, distraught youth. Oh, it's a dead robot. He is unresponsive. If only I could fix this. Oh, no, that's a side quest. I'm not gonna participate in that right now. Yes, lovely. Wait. Lovely place to interrogate our elders. Love it. Okay. Got it. I have the illustration from last time. Please have a look. Oh, wow. I have a sketch of the inspector's face to make it easier. I see. I see. Right. Okay. That is pretty funny. Okay. I have another copy for myself, but that only makes 2. You and Detective Hildebrand will have to, Hardboiled will have to share. Sorry. I'll call them Hildebrand. We are talking 3 decades ago here, so having a picture should come in handy. Right. Let's go bother some park goers. Oh, why am I talking to him? Let's start by showing the picture around. Got it. Oh! Nice. Escorting. So, escort. They're just telling me about it. Like, hey. Yeah, this is an escort mission. So we have, let me see here. Hold on. I want to see how far away I can get from the area. If I can, by chance. I want to see if he stays with me if I go down to the back room. Yeah, he's here. Cool. Hardboiled is sticking with me. Let's head on in. This is... Yeah, Melancholy's here. Hello. Yep. Take me into the back room. I want to see if he stays. Yeah. I think this quest was based off many things. By the way, this Genalt is the this world's version of Geralt, the Master Smith of Legend, who made our artifact weapon. So I'm willing to bet in the future he's probably going to either make an artifact weapon or do, what do you call it? He might be doing, like, crafting tools for us. This expansion, like, the crafting tools are from Cosmic Exploration. But, we might be seeing him later. Unfortunately, we lost, glorious. We lost our friend, so we gotta go pick him up again. Well, he'll be over here at the information center. Ooh, this is fun. There's Hardboiled. We're gonna pick him up. I still want to take him back to the bar really quick. No, let's take him to the Nexus Arcade. I love how he has a sprinting animation. He has a sprinting, a jogging, and a walking animation, it looks like. Okay, let's go to the Nexus Arcade really quick. We can't transition to any other locations, though. If we try to, it will make him stop following us. So what I need to do is go over here. Actually, hold on. That's a Splendor's vendor. And there we go. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like we can, that's really it. That's neat. How he's looking up like that. Let me see. What I want to do is first, I need to find a list of targets. Self gone. Yeah, player minion. Get out. Hold on. Yeah, NPCs we want to keep. And then non-controlled characters. Interesting. Yeah, that's really nice. Need to have them all face here, though. Actually, let's try this. Let me cancel out a group pose. Gonna mess with this. Whoop. I didn't mean to have him teleport. I meant to have him, like, turn around the corner. Yeah. Damn it. Not quite it. Let me see. Script exchange. Good. I think we can do it this way. So, I do that. And then I have him. I need to make him turn around fully. How do we do this? It's not track camera. It should be like... There should be an option to completely turn him around. And I've forgotten what it is. I know there's like track camera, which is like face... Yeah, there's supposed to be like a full body face camera though. Yeah, it's not that one. Unfortunate. Oh well. Point is that, let's click over here. Let me see. Right, I'm trying to do like this, and then I click face camera, track camera, untrack. Then, track camera up. There we go. Cool. Oh, I see how that works. So if we kind of do, I'm trying to get a good like face position here. Now we kind of do this. Yeah. That should do it. Damn it. I just want to get a good shot here. Let me pan that up, pan this over. That's better. Good. I just wanted to get a good screenshot of them. Perfect. That's it. We can go do the quest now. Just wanted a good shot. Oh, wow. Look at this. That's a Namazu Paladin. Yes. A Namazu Paladin. I see. Incredible. Onwards. We are leaving. Yeah, this is a very stupid quest line. But it's meant to be that way. Okay. Let me see. This way. We sprint. Okay, we gotta go ask the old people. Hello there. May I help you? Please look at this. That's right, I'm sorry. 30 years ago, I was practically an infant. I'm much too young to know anything about that. The picture's very cute. Did your child draw it for you? I see. What can this old lady do for you? "30 years ago. I honestly don't recall. All the memories are faded at best. It's a lovely drawing, though. Really captures your essence, sir. That slack-jawed mug? You gotta be kidding me." Okay. Definitely multiple references in this quest line. Yep. Hey, elderly man. What do you be wanting with me? Here you go. Can't say I'm familiar, but I do remember 3 decades ago in the bloom of my youth, well, middle age. I remember you, clever git, who brought me back my tonic from the thieving horseman. No need for that. I was just doing my job. Sorry that tonic didn't do its job. It's not about growing my hair back. It's about routine. About 40 years of massaging my scalp. Fragrant aromas every morning. Doesn't feel right to start the day without it. 40 years using an Everkeep-made product? Ah, that's right. You're Alexandrian, born and bred, same as me. No way you could be seeing the starship. Sorry to bother you. Well, no one said it'd be easy drudging up eyewitness accounts from so long ago. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's check this. What are these? What are these drinks? Vending machines caught your eye. Yeah, you could buy yourself a coffee or an energy drink, but luxuries like that make you soft. I'm alone through the darkest, dingiest parts of the city. I stick to my eggs. Thanks. I see. He sticks to his eggs. Of course. Of course. Let's go. Okay. Man of indeterminate age. Give me a second here. Let me see here. Almost there. Okay. Can't sleep either. Been watching Inuyasha. Inuyasha's really, really long, and just when you think it's done, there's a follow-up series called Yasha Hime, which is about Inuyasha's daughter. Okay, let's see here. I think we are good to go. So, hello. Lovely day, isn't it? Have you seen a spaceship by chance? Not sure I recognize the man. Hard to tell with such a simple drawing. Forget about the drawing. You know about the flying disc? Ah, yeah, a craft I do recall seeing. Let's see. I led a very different life at the time. During a hunt, I spotted it. Flying machines were a rare sight then. Do you remember where it was headed? Yeah, now, to the north. Okay. Well, let's go find your pal Nashu and share the good news. Got it. You've seen Inuyasha a few times, but not Yashahime. I've seen the beginning seasons of Inuyasha a billion times, but like the last 2 seasons and then the what do you call it? The follow-up quote unquote final chapter series or whatever it was called. I've only seen all of like that once, basically the ending. I have a cat like orbiting me. She's being a pain. There we go. Scratched her. Gave a good scratching. That should do it. Anything else I missed? Okay. I think that should do it. Okay. That should... Okay. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. No one seems to know anything about the starship. Did you fare better? There we go. We're gonna tell them about it. Came down somewhere near Yucata place. Doesn't seem like we know anything about that. Okay. 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 A research facility. Oh, is that the Resident Evil research facility? The one with the zombies? I think so. Okay, how do we get across the lake? We could take hover cargo. Yeah. Let's take the hover cargo. We could. The Reforgers have a few. And I know of one with an accommodating disposition. Okay. Right. Our transportation is sorted. I'm stuck on is how you've already been to this place. And we're just learning the place existed. What's your deal anyway? I'm Zarek, agent of adventure. Yeah. That's right. You adventure for a living. Well, it's clear you're no fresh-faced mook. Well, let's get on with investigation. My Reforger friend should have hover cargo waiting for us. I better pack a dose of Nashu's Delights bombs. Those explosives of yours, leave them behind. No need for no ditzy dame blowing yourself up on my watch. Or me, for that matter. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Radio. Let's go to the hover cargo. Where is it? Up north, east. Oh. It's like over by Organics. We just gotta get out of here. It's fine. We're leaving. It's been ages since you played Final Fantasy XIV. We're right now leaving the city Solution 9. This is a, what do you call it? Kind of a futuristic cyber city based around the use of lightning element. It's, technically it got imported from another world, but, the people who ran it are kind of gone now. So, it's just a commercial hub. Definitely not a font of war. Anyway, let me see here. Yeah, 14's pretty fun. Let me fight this turret for no reason. And by fight it, I mean destroy it instantly. I'm unfortunately just that strong. Boom. Let's go. Anyway. Onwards. This way. We're heading to the Reforger, who will take us to a dungeon. But we're doing the really stupid Hildebrand questline. Yeah. Hardboiled here, Hardy Boiled, is Hildebrand from another dimension. An alternate Hildebrand, you could say. But we're looking for the real Hildebrand. At least Nashu is, and we're helping her. Nashu's crazy, though. She's insane. It's great. As for me, I am crazy in a different way. I've leveled every job to 100 except for Blue Mage, which is capped at 80 until next expansion. And Beastmaster, which gets released in mid-September. I think it's mid-September. But Beastmaster's going to be a new Blue Mage-like job where you're going to have pets. You're going to be able to switch between your roster of 3 pets. And, like... Oh, wait, Dancing Green's here? This guy's a raid boss. Hey there. Baby, it's you. Don't tell anyone you found me getting all misty-eyed. My party animal image couldn't survive the blow. Truth is, I grew up around here. When I felt overwhelmed, I came back to the good old days. Ah, I see. Crazy. I mean, but yeah, Dancing Green's a raid boss. It's just really funny. He's just hanging out here. We did beat him up pretty good. And then convinced him to retire. But, hey, Reforger, you need a transport? The hover cargo's ready. Let's go. This is a dungeon, but we're going in quote-unquote exploration mode. Meaning, like, we've already technically cleared the dungeon. And now we're here to, well, yeah, this area is like Resident Evil, I remember. Like, you end up with a bunch of zombies. I just kind of want to run through here a little. Oh, yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, this is like a 20-year-old facility. Basically, it was established after the dome sealed everything up, but then it kind of got lost to time as Zerelja kind of started ramping things up for war. Hey there. This place is a mess, but I don't see any monsters roaming the halls. Should be safe to look around. Yep. Yeah, this is post-clear, so let's have a look in the cabinet drawer. Confidential files addendum 1. Let's see. Yeah, we need to know about that. Yeah. There's nothing about the starship here. This is, they're trying to find out more information about the vessel. Yeah, we'll go this way. I'm gonna head through, grab any files we can along the way. Nashu's looking in here. Yep. Okay, Metroid Prime 4. Honestly, Metroid Prime 1 was peak, and then the series got, like, it was a step down with each entry. Not to say that Metroid Prime 2 is bad. I don't think it's bad at all. And Metroid Prime 3, I don't think that's bad at all. But I earnestly believe that each Metroid Prime game is worse than the previous one, even though they're all good. That's the best way to explain it, in my opinion, anyway. Okay. What's going on, Nashu? Yep. A lot of people being pickled in here. Being pickled, yeah. Something like that. Scattered documents. Here we go. Confidential addendum. Purelian male we extracted from the wreckage was an abnormal specimen. While physically unharmed, clear possession of a soul, he remains in a comatose state. Absence of reaction to any external stimuli is indicative of temporal stasis. Every method we've attempted, be it electric shock, hot bath, or a sharp slap across the face, has failed to wake the subject. His remarkable corporeal fortitude in innate natural quality, or was it acquired through the aid of some unknown technology? My enthusiasm for this research knows no bounds. I like all the Metroid Prime games. By the way, did you know that the Metroid Prime Hunters has recently been recompiled for PC play? It's true. Let me see. My Discord server, it would be, let me check. Should be under Nintendo likes. Yeah, here we go. Metroid Prime Hunters PC port. It's in my Nintendo likes channel under the gaming category on my Discord server. Yeah. I have a link to the GitHub for that. If you are interested in playing Hunters natively on PC. Let's see. It's probably in one of these rooms. Can't get in there. I feel like it's going to be in one of these sealed rooms. Abandoned clipboard. I cannot understand the potential... Sorry, I cannot understate the potential in our mystery subject. If we could unlock the secret of his preternatural resistance, then we would never again risk the dangers of inherent in the transfer of monstrous souls. While some of my colleagues insist that vivisection is our only recourse, such extreme measure would mean forsaking the knowledge the man might impart to us about his equally intriguing flying vessel. For the time being, I've decided that we'll suspend all research into this subject. The specimen will be preserved in the biocapsule in Sector 51 and placed under observation in the hopes he will one day regain consciousness. Hunters? Hunters takes place between Metroid Prime 2 and 3. It is a Game Boy game. A DS? 3DS? Probably DS. But I always call the DS a Game Boy because that's just something I do. I know I don't have my DS here right now. Okay. Can you get in? Some of the records caught my attention, led me to a different floor. Had to rustle up a verification key. Here we go. They're keeping him in Sector 51. I found the key that should let us access that area. Let's grab your pal Nashu and go. Yep. Inspector Hildebrand, there you are. He's in a tube, isn't he? Yep. There he is. Look, he's doing a pose. Yep. Core. Got it. You two been yanking my chain? This clown doesn't look anything like me. They look exactly the same, except one is 30 years older. We've located our man. Hardboiled egg would really hit the spot right now. Is it weird you're not excited for Elder Scrolls 6? Egg. Here, give this to the detective. It's one of Nashu's bombs, isn't it? She wants to blow him up for no reason. But, I imagine Elder Scrolls 6 will be fun. But Bethesda has shown no competency in writing, beyond, like, they have some pretty good character writers on board, or at least they did for Starfield. But, yeah. Alright. Here we go. Okay. From the lady, a present from you, or ... I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything. Oh, yes. Appreciate it. It's a bomb. I could never refuse the kindness of strangers. We woke a monster up, didn't we? Is this gonna be a trial? Zombies. I told you this was the Resident Evil dungeon. Yes. Is it a solo duty? I remember Hildebrand could communicate with zombies. I wonder if Bethesda will let people use the creation engine, the creation kit on release. I think that they will allow us to use, that they will let their verified creators use the construction set on release. And they'll make everyone else wait like 6 months. That's what I think. Anyway, punks must be feeling lucky. Got? Guns. Lightning gun. There's no need for firearms nor fisticuffs. I shall resolve this altercation in a manner that behooves a gentleman. Hildebrand can talk to zombies. He can communicate with them and make them non-hostile. He has that power. Yes. You'll see. Attention, everyone. Follow my lead, if you please. Get ready. Get ready. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do a dance. Yes. There we go. And the zombies will respond to this dance. Yes. See? The zombies are joining him in the dance. There you go. He did this in A Realm Reborn, the level 30 content. Splendid, most splendid. Let us remember always to comport ourselves in a gentlemanly manner. Thus, he has caused the zombies to regain their consciousness through dance. We have to kill zombies if we encounter them. But Hildebrand has the power of comedy on his side. And therefore, he can do anything. Yeah. And they're gone. Goodbye. Yep. I fear I may have overslept a trifle. He slept for 30 years in a cryopod. But I, Hildebrand, am well rested. Now stand before you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Who is this astute-looking, new admirer of mine, perhaps? This is Detective Hardboiled, your, soul twin from another world. Why, my dear Nashu, this man possesses nary a speck of my singular aplomb. Nor does he resemble me in the slightest. I couldn't agree more. My sweet old grandmother has more grit in her pinky finger. That's odd. I may need new glasses, but you two seem pretty identical. Odd thing here is how you look too damn young for a fellow that's been sleeping for 30 years. Don't get me started on how you charmed those shambling corpses. What kind of crime against nature are you? The inspector has a very unique physique, for one. And as for the zombies, he has an excellent rapport with them, ever since his brief stint as an undead overlord extraordinaire. It's true. He died, and then he got better. It's true. He was an undead overlord for a little bit. That raises more questions than answers. Still, we can consider your missing person case solved. Which leaves me to chew on something else that's caught my attention. I smell a new case brewing, and I mean to follow my nose. A case, you say? Then allow me to offer my services as Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire. Undead Overlord seems more plausible to me at this juncture, but I'll bite. What does a fellow like you even inspect? Impenetrable mysteries and unsolved cases, of course. So we're in the same business, eh? Makes me wonder how this gentleman act of yours actually helps you get the job done. I, too, am curious to see if beneath that leathery gumshoe exterior, you have the gumption to handle truly difficult cases. Dame, she's your assistant? Loyal and steadfast. I had an assistant once. But now ain't the time to reminisce. We have a new case to work on. I'll just be, This'll just be the thing to prove your sleuthing chops, Inspector. Let's get out of here and get down to brass tacks. Kind of what I expected. At least it's not the Endwalker. So in the Endwalker solo duty, you are literally running around missiles are chasing you, and you're running faster than the speed of a missile. It's quite silly. All of this is quite silly. One of the trials you do for Hildebrand has you fighting a goddess who has been summoned by this one dude. And you wonder, like, how does a single guy summon a goddess? Well, he cloned himself 5,000 times and had all 5,000 of his clones praying to the goddess at the same time. That's how stupid this quest line is. And it's the same quest line. It just keeps going. Anyway, happen to have a spare set of the inspector's clothes on hand. Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, is up and full of beans. I say, let's go. Next step. I see. I got a whiff of a new case in the making, so listen up. You said you scoured this place top to bottom and learned they were trying to stuff people's souls into monstrous toasts. But this facility was forced to close down before they managed any real success, right? I'm guessing whatever incident turned the staff into walking corpses happened not long after. According to the notes I found, the researchers survived and continued to work here independently after the project was mothballed. Apparently, he dismissed the Tyrol Vidral as impossible to control, and instead chose to pursue his research on less ornery beasts. Are you suggesting this mad scientist transferred his own soul into some fiend? Nothing as mad as that. No. He saved that honor for convicted criminals. It seems he set up a fake rehabilitation program, had prisoners transferred, then yanked out their souls and used in his experiments. How awful. And what became of these now criminally minded creatures? That's the million credit question. I tracked down the containment cell mentioned in the notes, but found the cages emptier than a fly's bar tumbler. Empty cages. A little digging on the operations log showed the cage locks were opened only recently. Which means the monsters have been released and are still around, and we gotta fight them. We find ourselves on the case of the fiendish fugitives. We must seek out and apprehend the dastardly evildoers on the double. Yes, there's a chance they're out there causing trouble. I can't turn a blind eye when I suspect a wrongdoing is at foot. Luckily, I found this storage device that belonged to the author of those research notes. Pretty banged up, but the data may still be intact. Let's head back to Solution 9. I'll take this thing to my place in the recreation zone. See what we can cover. Yeah. Oh, so it'll teleport us out of the dungeon now. I mean, it was cool being back in the dungeon. That was a ridiculous introduction there. I still love that Dancing Green's just hanging out here after his raid was done. Like, yeah. I wonder if the others are around somewhere. It's definitely something to think about. Like, Vamp Fatale might be out there somewhere, for all I know. I don't think... Let me see. Do I use anything of hers in my adventure plate? No. No, I don't. My adventure plate is mostly the Yulmore Comfort set, but I replaced the frame with a cell phone, aka an Allegan Tombstone of Poetics. And then I replaced the background of the main plate with the Blunderville Fall Guys background, but then I replaced the patterning in it with the pink hearts. And that's kind of how I managed to do it. But let me see here. Heading back into Solution 9. We're not going to ask how Nashu and Hildebrand get back in, considering the sentries are, like, active now. Well, they attuned to the Aetheryte, and they teleported. That's just my assumption. No, Hildebrand couldn't have done that. He's never been to Solution 9. They must have taken the cargo loader back. That's still outside. I don't know. I have no idea. Well, let's get going. Is this way? Is there like a transfer pad over here? No, there is no transfer pad over here. So if I want to get to the other side, I have to like teleport. Let's go do that, I guess. Yes. What? Further over. Okay. Where's my target's down this way? Fair enough. Yep. Oh! Immediately see Nashu's stalker right there. Yeah. That's Nashu. That guy has been stalking Nashu since the Realm Reborn questline. Yep. How's it going, Hildebrand? The illusion shine. Most impressive metropolis. Yeah, it is pretty big, isn't it? That is a lot of city. Anyway, what do you think, Nashu? core. I never noticed how far down it went. Yeah, you really weren't here, were you? I need to look at this guy's adventurer plate. Of course, of course. The bulge is important. If penguins wrote Yowie, I'd be the protagonist. Of course he would. I like how the Moogles are in that portrait of his as well. So his main thing is housing. I see. Raids, dungeons, PvP, making guild, glamours. Fair enough. Yeah. Hardboiled. Let's go. I'll take a crack at this device. Let's have a peek. Oh, right. 4. Okay. Got bad news. The device was even more shaped than I expected. It'll be a while before I can recover all of its contents. Quick pass, nab me some scraps. Enough to piece together a partial file on one of the experimental subjects. Surviving researcher sucked the soul out of a career thief and put it in the body of an Cyclops. I see, I see. It's becoming clear to me. Oh no. No. No, Hildebrand has no idea what he's talking about. His intentions are obvious. Our impish escapee will burgle the most prestigious jewelry store in the city. Huh. Soft-boiled guesses I've ever heard. Your instincts are way off, pal. Never seen an Cyclops before, have you? One of those big brutes lumbering around the streets. We'd have, all we'd have to do is follow the screams. No, if he's plotting a heist, it'd involve a target outside Everkeep. He wouldn't be aiming to pilfer any old supply crate, neither. But something that'd really cause a nuisance. Electrope. Alexandria's got a habit, only that miraculous ore can satisfy. We need to hustle to the quarry outside, and I mean now. Okay. I think that should do it. I'm gonna climb this ladder. Haha, yeah. Wait, I can? Huh. I didn't think I could actually climb the ladder. Dumpstus. Think that'll do it. Wait, where does this connect to? There's no way this is a usable area. Is it? No. It's around this side. I see, I see. A little confused there. It's fine, though. We gotta go outside. We're gonna teleport out right now. Not staying, running manually. Yeah. We shall see. Okay. Ah! The little Lalafell's getting electrocuted again. He stalked Nashu out here, and then, yeah. Well, he's gonna be here for a while until the battery's depleted. Okay. What do you think, Nashu? Sniff, sniff. This flying block of cheese with a steady current of lightning energy. Yep, I work here. Something you need? Talking to him. Have we had any thefts? Funny you should ask, actually. We've had several shipments of raw electrope go missing in recent days. Strangest thing is our guards didn't see a damn thing. You need a hover cargo to move those heavy blocks. Surely someone would have noticed the coming and going. Alright, what did I tell you if a sneaky Cyclops could run off with the blocks without breaking a sweat? You know who the culprit is? And if there's anything I can do to help you catch them, just say the word. Alright, mighty kind of you, friend. Let's bait the trap then. So, you set up some electrope, we'll do the rest. One tempting snack of electrope coming up. Okay. Stack. Yeah. So this is the element that powers Solution 9. Very good, very good. Mm-hmm. Let's do the trick. Color the thief for me, would ya? Oh. And do be careful while you're at it. That guy's smile was a little special. Okay. Trap is set, now we wait. Uh-huh. Yeah. Num 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 num. She's falling asleep. She woke up. Hildebrand's eating it. Oh, Hildebrand's eating Hardboiled's egg. He's holding a gun to Hildebrand. Okay, fair enough. Oh, this is perfect. Maybe a little too perfect. No good, no good, no good! He's running away. And that's our thief after him. So we gotta chase the Cyclops. Fair enough. Okay. That should do it. We've lost sight of our quarry. Has gone to ground in the middle of a field of Cyclopses. Well, not a tough guy. According to his file, he's got no stomach for fighting. So we just need to split up and find the one that doesn't try to squish us on sight. Of course, even if he's a coward, he's a big boy now. He may try to go down swinging. Shout if you hit pay dirt. We'll take him out together. Fair enough. I mean, I think I see him, like... Well. Okay, fair enough. I mean, it's very easy for me to kill these Cyclopses. There's no question about it. I'm, not only am I level cap, but, I am also very well geared. Gonna need to stand up for a second, though. Give me a sec. Just a moment. Need to stretch. Okay. There we go. Cyclops, he's chasing me. You there. Are you the Cyclops? Me, not bad Cyclops. Cyclopses don't take. Don't talk. No? Why are you stealing? Ah! see. What's going on, Nashu? The inspector and the detective set off in pursuit of the screaming Cyclops. Let's not get left behind. Okay. Damn it all. We have you now, Fiend. There's nowhere left. Wow. Ow, ow, ow. It's like being stabbed by 1,000 tiny needles. He got shot. Out with it, punk. Where'd you stash the goods? Who set you free? As if I told the likes of you. Have it your way. I hear this stings, worse than chili sauce in your eye. No! Now, detective. Threats and intimidation do not become a gentleman. Move, damn it. Move. Give a criminal a chance, and they'll make you wish you hadn't. My turn. That's Glower. Yeah? That's what I thought. Oh. Oh, he really is a big boy. It's my show now. Lose the gun or the girl gets it. You too, weapons on the ground. He's twitching. There we go. My eye! My eye! You had your chance to come quietly. Say goodnight, sunshine. Screenshot. Did Hildebrand jump in front? That didn't hurt at all. Yep. That's it. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, abhor acts of violence. He just absorbed the lightning energy. The inspectors all lit up. You gotta be kidding. That shot had enough juice to take down a Grunthium. Too bright for me to bear. This should probably come with an epilepsy warning. The pain is akin to stepping barefoot onto a Koblin's back. Master Thief, are you certain you aren't willing to speak with us? You shone like a precious jewel. I'll yield. I'll tell you anything. There we go. Soft-boiled and cracked. I never wanted the Electro. The researcher who freed us commanded me to steal it, and I handed over every block. Is it Dr. Lug? Do you think Dr. Lug survived Endwalker and is now See, you weren't being your usual thieving self. All right. So what's this researcher's name? He never told us his name. I only know this man made us into monsters. Oh, okay, different guy. He already had some scary-looking Brewster working for him, so I didn't dare refuse his orders. No idea where we can find him then? None. He was supposed, I was supposed to meet him out here with the last of my haul, but you can bet he slipped away after realizing I wasn't alone. That's all I can give you. Alright, I believe you. This case has taken a fishy turn. But even if you were an unwilling subject in this, you still have crimes to answer for. I'm handing you over to the Tin Men authorities. Don't worry, I'll explain how you're a crook in monsters' clothing, so they don't just send you to the Arcadian for slaughter. Yeah. As for the rest of you, meet back at my place in Solution 9. Alright. Well, that's another quest done. Quite silly. I'm still thinking Dr. Lou's gonna show up again. Pretty sure. Oh. They weren't kidding about that. Hold on. Let me try this one. Unicorn. Unicorn's my second favorite mount, behind, what is it called? Ixion. Ixion's my favorite. Do I have Ixion on this list? I have the inflatable Mograt. Here's Ixion. Yeah. Ixion is a summon. Yeah, it's a unicorn. But it's a summon from earlier Final Fantasy games. It's a, you know, Thunder God. But it's a big unicorn. Lightning unicorn, even. So even before we got to this lightning-themed, you know, expansion, I already really liked my lightning mount. Away we go. Onwards and sideways. Now we're almost there. Just need to reach Everkeep. Let me see what else we got. Someone said Final Fantasy XIV needs a "we are dating the same guy" Reddit community simply for my entertainment. Yeah. Are we dating the same guy? I see. Okay. Let's go back in. Crazy. Let me see. Right. Now then, let's go. We are heading over to Hildebrand's house, which is down in the entertainment district over here. Not Hildebrand, Hardboiled's house. Yeah, I originally thought Hildebrand was going to be, oh, is that? Okay. I was like, Enkidu was Gilgamesh's companion. Where? We haven't seen Gilgamesh since Stormblood, come to think of it. He took the form of Yojimbo when he went to the east. But I'm trying to think about what other, no. He, ever since he disappeared in Stormblood, he hasn't been around. It's been a couple expansions since then. Let me see. Okay. Let's go. Anyway, I handed the Cyclops over to the authorities, and they gave him the lowdown on our case. You can bet your last bean that researcher fella has other monsters doing his dirty work. Can't figure out what he's up to, though. Whatever those criminals are now, they're also fugitives. They'll be operating far away from our mechanical sentries as possible. That's a world I ain't familiar with. If you're keen to stay on the case, I could use your help out there. So, then you shall have it, Inspector Hildebrand, at your service. I got my trench coat in a twist when your pal started dancing in front of my gun. It's only fair I'll tell you why. It has to do with a man who had his fingers in every illegal pie in Alexandria, the crime king, they called him. It was me who caught his royal rogueness and sent him to rot in prison, but after being transferred somewhere else under the auspices of a rehabilitation program, we haven't heard a peep. You see, I see you've connected the dots. That elsewhere could have been Yatsuwada, yes. Me and him have a history. If he's running free out there somewhere in a new monster's skin, I ought to be the one to bring him in. Your unwavering commitment is commendable, Detective Hardboiled. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, hereby swear to remain steadfastly by your side until we've brought this case to its resolution. Terrible. I don't recall asking that soft-boiled dope to do a damn thing. Anyhow, I'll get back to pulling scraps of data from that box. Drop by next time you're in the neighborhood. Maybe I'll have a new lead for you to follow. What they're saying is, hey, come back next patch. That's what they're saying. Come back in 4 real-life months. Oh, outro. Meanwhile, somewhere in Heritage found. Oh, it is him. I was hoping to see our hulking Cyclops squash those curious rats. The craven fool surrendered with barely a struggle. But no matter. I have more than enough electrope now to proceed with my plans. Given the right direction, your outlaws have proven most useful, especially with the aid of your new monstrous talents. He's a slime. The miner we had was a slime who can change his physical form. When making hard-boiled eggs, you gotta boil for the same length of time every time. 12 minutes exactly. Any less, they're too soft. Any more, they're overcooked. We're out of time today, so I prepared a few earlier. It's a bomb, isn't it? Nashu. One leg over. Yep. And a wink. That's right. That's gonna blow up. That's what I thought. The manufacture of my egg-shaped medicine is a closely guarded trade secret, so don't try to make your own at home. Keep safe and stay tuned for the next episode of the inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures. The Koblin has all the eggs. See you, Inspector. Okay. Let's see you, Space Cowboy. And yep, we got the next quest already. Ready to go. Okay. It's pretty funny. You have to know that it's stupid going into it, but at this, you have to understand, they have one of these quest lines for each expansion pack. And, like, A Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, Stormblood, they skipped Shadowbringers, but then Endwalker. So we've been at this for like 4 separate quest lines. And now it's Dawn Trail, the 5th one. So, we've been exposed to a lot of this. Let's move on to the next one. Vandal in the Wild. If it isn't Zarek, keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. I've been sharper. Reasonably sharp, yes. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition and be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I've managed to recover more data and learned about the experimental subject. By the way, just for those who don't know, like the reason why like it ends a quote-unquote episode and then it continues afterward is because there's like 4 months between these. 4 real-life months between, like, releases. And I haven't done these throughout the entire expansion. So I'm just doing them all at once, even though, like, come back later and we may have more for you. It's like, no, we'll come back right now. Oh, dear say, cue the lend our investigative skills once more. There we go. Seems this criminal had his soul put in the body of Aquila. That's a 2-legged wolf. Prior to that, man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have a grand motive, was there for the thrill of it. Real piece of work. This sticky finger, like this sticky finger Cyclops, odds are he's up to his old antics in a new body and is a pawn of this mysterious researcher. Such a fiend wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Not half bad reasoning for a soft-boiled dope. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike outside Solution 9. We don't have any leads, but beyond that, I've a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Maimon's his name, and the business of knowing everything. He has a spot nearby. Let's go. Maimond. Does that remind you of our old friend Wymond? It does. Will we get to meet a Yormond as too? No idea. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. This way. Maimond. I'm going up and around. Onwards and sideways. Yeah, it's funny. Like, if we look at the Arcadion again, you can see it's one giant graphics card. Just the way they designed the Arcadion. It's funny to me. All right. What next? What do we have? Okay. Should be around here. Oh, yep. I immediately found Nashu's stalker. Alright, Maimond, what's going on? Ain't often I see you with company, detective. What can I do for you today? Talking to him. Okay. thrill-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. Sounds like a recipe for trouble, alright? Now, I can't say I've heard any talk of vandalism, either in here or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught sight of a solitary color around the barrier recently. Went into Vanguard. Hasn't come out. Around Shalioni. Got it. More man than beast. I see. This may be our lone wolf's vandal. I'll bet my gun on it. Let's head to Shalioni. Thank you, Maimond. He's figuring out that, like, this guy's a clone of, Wymond. Yeah. They have the same soul. Truly uncanny resemblance you bear to my friend. His name is Wymond. Information his stock and trade as well. Not only do we have similar faces and names, we're in the same, business besides. Bugger me with a lightning rod. You know. You look rather like the detective yourself. Either you're younger or have better skincare regimen. You brothers or something? Ridiculous! Detective Hardboiled and I are not the least bit alike. Damn right, don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright, I didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. Okay. But you, lass, something about you reminds me of the detective's assistant. Takes me back, it does. Oh, this world's Nashu is dead, I assume. Yeah. We should get going. Let's gather at the front of Vanguard and head into Shalioni. I see, I see. Vanguard's a dungeon. It's the entrance to Heritage Found. Okay. Vandal in the Wild. So yeah, let's head over to the station. Perfect. Okay. This is the... Ah, yes, the car. Let's go to Vanguard. Perfect. Ignore the defective turrets. Drop. Perfect. Now, where are we going? This is my first time beyond the barrier. I wonder if I can find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Shalioni has a couple bars, actually. Okay. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Anything else we got? Yeah. Huh. Got electrocuted? You're all glowy tingly. Might be that lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger for a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to improve my circulation. I feel healthier than I have in recent memory. You really are an oddball. Okay. What are these bugs? Ah! What the hell? He's missing. He missed the bugs. That's weird. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. Awful. Someone just pointed out these are the same pair of pants. Left female character, right male character. I understand. I really do. Like, they said, this company sucks. I'm like, yeah. I understand. I really do. The Tycoon Tights drove me to, down the cat boy to cat girl pipeline, I'm afraid. It's true. Okay. Fear of insects. Such adorable insects, too. They're not insects, they're oglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself. An egg. An egg will set you straight. He doesn't have an egg. Oh, no. No. Now she's gonna give him one. It didn't bring any. Not a single egg. Oh, dear. Never seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. Yep. Nashu went. I mean, looks like she's actually cooking. Think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? Okay. It's gonna explode. That's my fear. Anything Nashu gives me blows up. She's a pyromaniac. "12 minutes. How long do you boil the egg? 6 minutes, 12 minutes, 20 minutes? The answer's 12 minutes. They told us already. The egg's gonna explode now. This is another trick, isn't it? The egg is a bomb. It's going to explode. I'll chance it. It's a real egg. I expected him to explode. The texture, yolk, firm and assured. Not untested, not broken down by the weight of the world. The essence of a survivor. You're the woman that knows the scores, Eric. I'm glad to have you at my back. There we go. Obvious screenshot there. Terrifying. Terrifying. Looks like you boiled it just right. Well done. I boiled an egg for 12 minutes. At any rate, I feel like myself again. I appreciate it. I had every confidence you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Let us continue on. Yeah. I guess. That's a little crazy, but it is what it is. Let me mess with a couple more things. Okay. Let me see. Where's the deserved fanfare music? Oh, nice. We're in Chalioni now. This is Fantasy, Arizona. It would look a lot better if it were daytime, but it's currently in the middle of the night. All right, here we go. So this is the outside world. Gonna take some getting used to. A sky without limits. Right. We should begin talking to locals. Is that a town I see over there? Here we go. Surly Springs. Let's go. Yeah, in the distance you can see these cerulean wells. I'm riding a pig. The pigs can fly. Sniff. Yeah, you can see the cerulean well here. There's also technically some World of Warcraft Ragnaros monsters, molten core creatures there. We don't think about that. Yeah, cerulean wells. Ceruleum is used to power Magitech. Okay. Magitech is what they use to defeat primal god, or like the Empire used to defeat primal gods. We've always opposed the Empire, and the Empire's kind of gone now. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Right. Hello. Old-fashioned place. But its ruggedness speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Let's see if there have been any acts of vandalism. I see. I see a random character. She's in a... looks like a Valentine's Day dress. Is that it? Yeah. No, it's the Ribbon Princess dress. Go ahead. Screenshot that. There we go. And adventurer plate. That's not bad. Looking for someone that can cook. Of course, of course. I am not her someone. I can cook, but, yeah. Alright. My adventurer plate, on the other hand, is much more degenerate, as you can see. Perfect. Give me a second while I drink a little more coffee, and then we'll continue the quest line. What time is it anyway? It's 3 a.m. We're drinking coffee at 3 a.m. Now then, let's get going. Perfect. We must speak with the locals. Oh, I got my airship. It's not something I need right here. Let's drop. Cool. Hello there. Vandalism. Don't get me started. Some miscreant busted up some of our drilling equipment. Ceruleum's our livelihood, so the perpetrator can't be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Got it? Chio? Yes, I heard a barn was destroyed the other day, smashed to pieces. Who would do such a shameless thing? Independent merchant. What are you selling? A whole lot of nothing. Just like, what, like cactar jigs as fishing? Interesting. You can use cactars as bait for your fishing. Didn't think about that. That's kind of weird. Oh well. Oh. I'm just selling some junk here. Okay, that'll do it. Hello there, officer. Matter of fact, there has been a spate of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes me as no one around and strikes when no one's around. Leaves no trace. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course. If you see any suspicious activity, let me know. This tank is a dwarven tank. Good stuff. Now, as I was saying, stop interrogating that person. Managed to learn anything? Yeah, there's been vandalism around. It's a big deal. Heard much the same. Vandal's been busy. By the way, have you seen Nashu? She isn't around. You serious? You don't know where your own assistant is? Sigh. We better split up and find her. Okay. Oh. We're going to find Nashu. Oh, wow. Cocky ruffian? We know it's you. Just admit it already. Nashu? The vandal? I mean, Nashu has bombs. Definitely. Hello there, Zarek. I could use a little help. The ruffians think she's the culprit. Okay. Nashu, have you been making new friends? Know her, do you? And all the chaos she's been sowing, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. Oh. I mean, yeah. She's the one been blowing things up. Or taking her in, collecting the bounty. For the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, they may look like and indeed explode like bombs, but they're in fact potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Exploding medicine. Let's all take a deep breath now. Exploding medicine. Okay. Right. I don't know who you are, but we're talking here. She's the vandal, and that's that. You'll stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, then we'll have to settle this the old-fashioned way. With guns. Detective, wait. I'm emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist we resolve things in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. You asked for it, old man. You want a duel, we'll give you a duel. Just remember you had options. Now we're going to need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Yeah. A duel. I mean, he can just electrocute people and stun them. Whereas the other people are machinists. They use deadly bullets. That said, if he is as resilient as Hildebrand, then bullets probably won't do too much to him. Don't know. Mr. Hardboiled. Although I am ill at ease as I am with Detective Hardboiled's chosen approach, we must defer to him. Radio. Okay. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch his eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's this red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did ya? Huh. Soft choice for a soft bastard. Not the least bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. I can tell you you're a woman who's been to hell and back. Even I could learn to do a thing or two from you. Oh, jeez. That's really funny. Nashu. Whoa, 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 you kidding me? All this fuss? And you're having a snooze? You've got Moxie doll face just like her. Sweet dreams now. Still charged with lightning. That's impressive in its own way. Never mind that oath for now. I've got a job to do. Old-fashioned firearm. Most likely carried in this parts. Watch the barrel, dodge the bullet. Luscious hair for Roughneck. I don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince. But a bar of soap is all I need. That's glorious. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Yeah, just dodge bullets. It's fine. It's something that, yeah, here we go. Piss on the old laws. As long as you win, it don't matter how. Okay. Oh, bug's coming. Oh, it's the Matrix. Yeah. The bug jumped on his face, so he's doing the Matrix dodge. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. Who the hell are you? What's going on here? There's the sheriff. That's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds or no, the law forbids dueling in town. As such, this will be treated as an illegal firefight, and the guilt falls upon the side who drew first. You lot are coming with me. There we go. Now, it seems all began when they saw the lady with what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. Well, you don't strike me as a measure. Hey, check out the bombs. Yeah. She just... Yeah, it does look like a bomb. Understandable. Despite its worrisome appearance, This is the bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I'm feeling poorly. Ah, yes. Here we go. The lightning charged to his body lit the fuse. It is now burning. It is going to explode in moments. There we go. That's a bomb where I was born yesterday. I feel like a new man. 'Tis if I'm walking on a cloud. Enough of that hogwash. While alone, this doesn't prove that she's the vandal. We're keeping her in the jailhouse till we know more. Yeah. Nashu, you're going to prison. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Well, yes, they are. She's happy to go to the jailhouse as long as she gets food. See you. Okay, then. We don't have to worry about Nashu getting blown up. I will come for you, Nashu. I will find the true criminal and clear your good name. Okay. Right. Okay, how you doing? Why'd it have to be Oglop? Oh, why'd it have to be snakes? Yeah. I see. Hildebrand, let's go. We are continuing on the trail of destruction. I cannot bear to imagine sweet, innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the criminal and release her post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't the words I'd use to describe that bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. The number of residents report having sighted unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it's near a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. What? Lutawetsia? Yeah. There you go. Yep, that's the one. Let's go. We gotta get out of here. Next town over. Nashu's special, yes. There we go. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's look up, investigate. Hey, you gonna come with me? Yep, lead the way. Oh, wow. I see. I see. Hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Ah! Wrong one. There we go. Okay, I need to center. Then face camera everybody. And then I need to switch to Joy. see. Actually, heart. We're gonna do heart. Give me a sec. Wet texture. I see. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Not deep freeze. What was it? There it is, emote. And we need to use love heart. Perfect. Now, what I need to do is I need to redo that. Perfect. That is exactly what we need to do, but we need to like position it perfectly. Good. And then we do that. Now we need to zoom this out a bit. Let's go over to camera and distance. And then bring this down and over. Slightly like that. Okay, there we go. That's right. That's better. Okay. Let's go. What do we think about this place? Discuss the oven. Wood ovens, eh? Unheard of in Solution 9. We duel our cooking with electro appliances. Might give the eggs a nice flavor. I should look into it when we go home. Mother used to roast monstrous in a giant oven. She was partial to abilities for the flavor. Wait. Wasn't Hildebrand's mom like a cat girl with a skillet that like she could destroy things with? I'm pretty sure she was like a combat culinarian. Hold on. I mean, she might not be a cat girl. I could be mistaken. Hold on. No, she's not a cat girl. Hildebrand's mom. Trying to do full size. There we go. Yeah, this is Hildebrand's mom. And she, like, pulls out a frying pan and will, like, destroy people with it. Yeah. Let me see. Julian Manderville. Let me try to find this. Okay. Yeah, here's a picture of her doing an attack. There's like an action scene. But, hold on. Yeah. Here we go. This is when she's about to kill someone with a frying pan. That's Hildebrand's mom. But she's got, like, warrior abilities. But she uses, like, a culinarian's frying pan as her weapon. And there we go. Like it's a little pan she's got there, yeah. Anyway, that's the one she was talking about. Or, sorry, Hildebrand was talking about. Like, she'd kill monsters with her frying pan and then cook them. Rugged Farmer. How we doing? Alright, I saw a wolf-like fiend. I saw it alright. Made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. Our fugitives famished. Being a wolf, it wouldn't hunt for its own food. Whatever is now, it used to be a man. It wouldn't be odd if it still ate like one. Yes. Okay. Let's go. About this. What do you think about this residence? The resemblance between the homes here and in the outskirts. The surprise was when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was a greenhorn then, but still. The motif on these dwellings is simple yet elegant. Father would appreciate their artistry. Is he here? No. No, he's not. I've seen, outside of a little cut scene, which was like a joke scene, I don't think Godbert's around. Godbert's pretty scary, actually. What's funny is Godbert could have probably defeated Xenos with the power of comedy. Alright, let's get going. Here we go. They say what I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. I dare say it's a new promising lead. Really? I don't think it is. Okay. This creature is a minion of the Vandalist Wolfman. No, he's not. Yeah. Okay. Let's get going. Hardy woman. Cutscene. Here we go. Wolf-like fiend. South of here. Most folk avoid the area because it's the Linpupia's territory. Right. Give them a wide berth. They're dangerous. Our fugitive might be holed up in the gorge. Let's take a look. It's finally cool enough. Finally cool enough. We're gonna go south, and hopefully it's either a solo duty or something, or a trial. Probably won't be a trial yet. We're not quite there. We're getting there. We're not quite there. I'm getting sleepy though. I know we've been up all night basically. Let me see. It's yeah, we've been at this for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Probably gonna head off to sleep soon, but it was nice to do. Oh, hello there. Yeah, let's go ahead and hunt this. Pretty sure I've got a few of these dinosaurs to kill. I've got at least one more. Let's go ahead and hunt it really quick. I'm gonna slash it with my sword and then instantly kill it. It's already dead. Bam. 15 sacks of nuts. That's the hunt currency. Very silly. Alright, Hardboiled. What do we got? Doesn't seem to be here. Let's split up and search for clues. Okie dokie. We're gonna search for clues. What's this? Local varmint. Squeal, squeal! What a worrisome critter you are. Okay. Sack of produce. Piece of paper. Piece of paper first. Crude words scribbled on it. As the old block scurried off, you devote your attention to the paper written by the fugitive. Diary entries written by the fugitive. Really? I can't view it, sadly. Sack of produce. Vegetables. Alright, so this area apparently was like a stash held by the perpetrator. Looks like a liquor bottle. Yep. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. There are no more clues in this vicinity. Let's go talk to Hildebrand. Hardboiled. I found the empty liquor bottle. Here's all the stuff. Good work. Bottles and produce must have been taken. This for the piece of paper, and we get to learn about the diary. Yeah. Okay. These are diary entries. I'll read them out. Another good day's destruction. Reduce the barn to rubble. Researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show and provide barrels of ceruleum for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. I see. As we suspected, the thieving Cyclops, vandalizing, they're all working for the researcher. Got it. So, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry could easily find, is careless, is it not? When he was apprehended, he left a diary of his misdeeds lying around, served as incontrovertible proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowing full well it led to his downfall, perhaps he has some sort of clever design, or perhaps he's an idiot. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, he's just an idiot. Yeah. At any rate, our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal. We must exercise the utmost caution. Even the tiniest spark could cause an explosion to dwarf even Nashu's delights. So I ask you to refrain from using your gun. My gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning it absorbs into other kinds of energy. With the flick of a switch, it could shoot fire or water rounds as well. So it's a caster from Outlaw Star, basically. If push comes to shove, I'll give the wanton wolfman a hosing down. Well, now, that's a wondrous gadget indeed. Yet, as certain as I may, I'm firmly opposed to all violence and all forms of elemental properties. Solving cases in a manner befitting a gentleman, such as the creed of Hildebrand. I see. Soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make a mistake like I did. He's going to talk about how Nashu's double died, probably. As a rule, I don't talk about my past. If there were ever time to break it, now would be it. Okay. Gonna tell us. I used to have a stalwart assistant. She was a lot like your Nashu, a real sweetheart. Outlaw Star was the one with starships getting into fistfights? No. No. But she's gone now. Killed by the Crime King because of me, because I was too soft. Ah, I see. The Crime King's descended from a line of mages. Clarion's his real name. He can wield powerful magic. And with a whispered word and a flick of the wrist, doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. But he started spinning a sob story. Like half-boiled milk sop, I lowered my gun. And that was the opening he needed. He cast a spell before I could blink. I would have died where I stood had my assistant not leapt in the way. That's how that world's Nashu died. Saving him. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. That such a thing could have happened. I was able to catch him soon after that, but the bastard's at large again in a fiend's body. When you deal with villains, you can't afford to be softer. One day, someone dear to you will pay for it. Now that we've confirmed the vandals here, but what the researcher wants to achieve with his destruction spray? First things first, we need to alert Dustwatch. They'll want to be ready when the vandal strikes next. Where do we find him? I see. Let's head over there. Unfortunately, I have reached my limit. It's 3:40 in the morning, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Such a terrible tragedy. I struggle for words. Let's see. Just be your usual gentlemanly self. Yeah, that's right. You're right, my friend. I shall endeavor to be true to myself. Okay. Yeah, I'm very, very sleepy. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. This questline is incredibly stupid, as I said it was going to be. Absolute proof is in the pudding. So, next time I will probably stream the rest of this. But I've got to run. I've got to sleep. And I will be around probably a little bit tomorrow finishing this up. And then I will... that's about it. In fact, before I continue, because I'm like heading towards my destination, I'm going to go back to Tuliolol. I can always pick this up afterward, but like if I go over there, I'll accidentally click on it, and that'll just be bad times for me. So instead, I am going to head to sleep. Good night, everybody.